Hey guys, welcome back to another playthrough video. And this time it is one of my most favorite classic games of all time, fully remastered for the PlayStation 4, Full Throttle. I loved this game so much when I was a kid, playing it on the old school dinosaur computers, and I had such a hard time trying to get through it, but as I got older I managed to pop the game again and managed to get through it the second time. Now I am able to get through it by memory. I love this game as a child. You can't even imagine. So anyway, this is going to be my video playthrough of Full Throttle, Chapter 1. Let's get right into it. Boom! Right there, LucasArts. Why it's one of my most favorite games.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine.
Roy Conrad,
That's
rest in peace,
the
buddy.
last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me. Now there goes some boys I can ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
December 61, my dad wages line. Still on that salary, we all for pussy time. Right now, if you jack on that there to sing with, you
You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah?
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
Relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
So yeah, guys, this is going to be my playthrough of Full Throttle. One of my favorite games to play as a kid. I first played this game when I was around 5 or 6 years old for those old school PC computers. And I think this game was was for DOS back then. I'm not really sure. It's been a really long time. But I bought this game again like 5 or so years ago, and it took me a lot of time to actually get it onto the newer versions of a computer. But I did, and the sound was all messed up. But I couldn't get through it when I was 6 years old because my 6-year-old brain couldn't figure out all the puzzles. So essentially this game is an old school point-and-click game that's been fully remastered for this PlayStation 4. And as you can see, this little cursor you need to use to click on different items. And for the remastered version, I press one button, it goes from the new... This is the remastered resolution, and if I click it again, this is the old school resolution. And I love to play it on this resolution, but since it's remastered, I'm going to play it on the new school. I'm probably going to do his second playthrough, which is going to be no commentary, but it's all going to be done in this resolution. So, continuing where we left off from the last scene, which of course is the guy is being voiced by Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, and the Joker himself by the Adrian Ripburger. His name always made me laugh when I was a kid. And the guy with the cane. So he's voiced by Mark Hamill, and the guy we're playing as is voiced by Roy Conrad, who unfortunately passed away not too long ago. So bust yourself out of the dumpster and essentially just use your cursor to interact with different items that highlight in red. Like for example, and this is, you use this to talk or use your mouth essentially. This is to use your fists, this is to use your feet, and this is to use your eyes to essentially look at something. For example.
Warning. Do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances.
And for the feet, you essentially just use it to kick stuff.
Take that. And that.
Boom. And go to a corner of the screen to go into the next area. So yeah, it took me a really, really long time to figure it out because essentially this entire game is basically a big puzzle. You need to figure out which things go where. That is heavily implied in the next section of this chapter. So there's your sick-ass Harley right there. But in this video game universe, essentially, motorcycles are very scarce. And the old man we just saw is the owner of a big motorcycle conglomerate, which is also the very last company that makes motorcycles in the United States, I should say. And yeah, this chopper has so many exhaust pipes. It's so ridiculous, but I loved it. I love it.
Some joker took my keys. I don't like that.
I don't know if that's going to be a reference to the Batman's Joker because the guy is being voiced by Mark Hamill. Not this character. He's voiced by the beloved Roy Conrad. So yeah, your keys are missing and you need to use the bike to get to the next area.
Open up.
And so you go into the bar, use the foot to kick open the some bitch. There you go.
I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
So you can do whatever you wish to just look around and interact with different stuff. But if you want to continue on, you just talk to this guy right here.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
And choose your dialogue.
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
Next thing you do is you use your fist.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polegats? I'd better get moving.
Okay, so now you got your keys. Let's go back to our bike. But yeah, this, like I said, it's a point and click game. Use your cursor to highlight different stuff and interact with them, and you get like some funny dialogue, but we're just gonna go ahead. Get on your sick ass Harley, and let's get the fuck out of here. This is so badass right here.
When I'm No one can stop me. But they try.
Hey, ain't you the A#1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the Rockwheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
So this is our first action sequence. So, yep. Boom. Get the fuck off my road! My road, bitch! Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be quick on your feet. Just keep punching the hell out of that dude until he falls right off this freaking ugly ass side. Yeah, I'm kidding. Just a kidding back, but fuck. Oh, there we go. It's real easy. Not the hog. But yeah.
I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
This is around the part where I couldn't get past when I was young. So I was like virtually stuck on this part because I didn't know where to go.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Maureen?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. I need a little help getting it finished, though.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
Now, you could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to toasters.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all. You seem more concerned with me than your bike.
How's it look?
It looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch them.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
Alright, so we met Mo, and she's gonna fix our bike, but in order to fix the bike, we need to find 3 items, which is the front forks, some gas, and the welding torch. And this is the part where I had major trouble with my 6-year-old brain, but luckily, a couple years later, when I was around like 15 or 16, I bought this game again, and I downloaded it, and I managed to get through it with my more intelligent brain. So this is not going to be only like a playthrough, it's also going to be like a simple walkthrough just to show you where all the stuff is. So if you want to figure it all out for yourself, I suggest you exit out of this video right now. If not, stay here and enjoy. So the first thing you need to get is this hose right here, and this gas can for the gas. And if you want, check out this picture, which is also crucial to the storyline.
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
As a side note, I also downloaded this game for my PlayStation Vita so I can play it on the go. This is legitimately one of my most favorite games of all time. It never gets old for me.
Good, you're not dead yet. I might still get a quote.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where? Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
So yeah, as I was saying, this game never gets old for me, and I play it every single day. Especially now that I just got the remastered version, I could switch between the remastered or the old school version. But I'm just going to stick to the remastered. So yeah, you talk to this chick, she's the one who found you and brought you back. And let's just get back to finding the stuff we need. Oh, and here's a little plot twist. Bitch!
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
So yeah, anyway, this guy's name is Ben. His last name is Throttle, believe it or not. And he's the leader of the Polecats. And no, it's not a motorcycle club. This ain't Sons of Anarchy. He's a legitimate biker gang. They do really, really bad shit, but they have some pride in, like Ben says, they're not thugs for hire. So, anyway, this is where you find the gas, but you cannot get in there yet because you'll need to unlock the door with a lockpick. This is where you find the forks, but you can't get in there unless you need a lock. Yeah, I'll explain it as we go there, but your first destination is this place right here, this little trailer. So as you can tell down there, someone is welding.
Either someone's doing some welding down there, or we're talking about some very subcode wiring.
Anyway, so you go up to this door and knock on it. And by the way, Mark Hamill, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's out there? Hey! I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy. I don't got time to waste on bums like you.
I'm a friend of Moe's. I need...
Listen, I didn't take no welding torch. You hear me? I'm no crook. So get off my back already. What do you want?
This is important.
Not to me, you freaky looking hood. Now beat it. I got a guy coming to look at...
And that's it. So yeah, that guy was voiced by Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill does like 3 voices for this game, believe it or not. He does Adrian Ripburger, he does this guy who is Todd, and and one other guy named Emmett, which we're going to meet soon. Maybe not in this video, maybe in the next video, which is part 2, chapter 2. Okay, so what you need is a lockpick, which you can find in this drawer. And go over to this little refrigerator and take the meat. And we're going down here. Let's go elevator. Yeah, this is the guy's art, believe it or not. He does some freaky shit.
I hope he's not trying to bring these to life or anything like that.
Anyway, here's the welding torch, which you need for the bike.
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
Alright, so now we got the torch, and we got our lockpick, which we're going to need for... Oh, and we got all these items that we need for the gas. So let's go head over to the gas tower and get our gas. But we're not actually going to get the gas from the tower itself. We're going to do it by other means. And this is a futuristic United States, even though... Because that's how LucasArts does. They do a whole bunch of different futuristic shit. And I don't think another game that I played was by LucasArts. It was called Space Quest. Roger Wilco. I love that game so much, almost as much as this. So, take this lockpick and use it on the padlock. And be sure to take it with you. It's also a crucial item. And head inside. And as soon as you touch this ladder, the alarm will go off. Like so. And yes, you have to touch it. And hide behind here real quick.
Hey, I don't see anybody. Maybe nobody's there. But who set off the alarm, Floyd? Maybe somebody's just fooling with us. You must have missed that last guy. Well, if you could hold this thing still while I'm shooting. I'm going down for a closer look.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
Nah, we would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I could not figure out. I knew where to get the lockpick and all that stuff, but I couldn't figure out how to get the gas, and I kept trying to go up the ladder, but they always keep coming and try to shoot me. But this is where you get the gas. You need to siphon it from their hovercraft. To get the hose, first you need to open the cap. Then put the hose on it, put the gas can down, and siphon the gas out. Hose. Gas can. Put your lips on that.
Hey, who's that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
This is real funny right here.
Over there. Quick. You go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go? Let's call it quits, huh, boss?
No. Let's call on reinforcements.
That always made me laugh, the run he just does.
Oh, good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Just a pair of new forks and we're on the road.
Alright, so now we got our gas. All we need is the forks, and make sure you have the padlock with you before you head over to the junkyard. And, oh, and the meat. You'll need the meat. Because stereotypically, why we need the meat is because stereotypically junkyards usually have junkyard dogs. This is funny right here.
Todd's junkyard. Open up, Todd. Oh yeah, I knocked him out.
Alright, so you need to climb up this rope, but as soon as you do it without the lock, this door will slide up because you use that to open the door. But you can't get in it fast enough, so you need this lock. Put it on this latch. Now you'll be able to climb up the rope. Or chain, I should say. It's like I said, this one...
Junk.
My freaking microphone cut out. Anyway, as I was saying, this game is one big puzzle, and you need to figure out which goes which. So yeah, we're in the junkyard. Just jump right down. And this is where you need to find the forks, but don't get them yet, because you need to take care of a guest. Well, technically we're the guest, and we need to take care of the junkyard dog, the guard dog, also known as Todd's dog. So, take the meat, put it in the car.
Here, Poochie Pooch. Pooch. Bon appetit, mutt.
And you're not out of the woods yet. You need to get into this crane right here and lift the car up. Because if you don't and you go for the forks, he'll jump right out and get you. How he managed to get up there so fast, I do not know. Go all the way to the left switch, lower it. Hit the button. Lift it up, all the way up. And boom. You can see right there that it's all the way up. You're safe to get the forks, and we are out of here. All said and done. Yeah, it's like I said before, it took me... I could not get past this stage, like, at all when I was younger. But after I beat it for the first time when I got a little older, I love this game ever since. I never stopped playing it, never stopped beating it. Giggity.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate surprises.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or not? Ooh, wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
Just beat it, will ya? You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
All right, look lively. He's a sneaky one.
This time he ain't getting past us.
See him?
Nope.
Keep looking.
Now you guys can only guess what we're gonna do next. Exactly. Just simply go up and touch the ladder again and boom, you're scot-free. Touch.
You hear that?
He's back at the gas tower.
He's got a lot of nerve, that piece of trash.
Let's get him.
All units follow me.
Ben, how'd you get behind us?
Where are the suits?
Corley's making a pit stop. He has a bladder the size of a thimble, man.
Ripburger?
Haven't seen him in a while. Ben, man, what's the deal? Did you find something up the road? Are we headed for trouble?
No. We're in it.
Put my head in a basket, 'cause I'd had a tank full. When she blew my gasket, I surely was thankful. Till I head for the skies up above. It's a woman with wheels that I love. Yeah.
Come on, old man. I gotcha. Now, do something incriminating, like ambush somebody. Aha, the plot thickens.
You shouldn't have laughed at me in those board meetings, Malcolm.
What a psycho.
Gotcha. Hey, look what I found in the bushes.
What is that?
It's a chokehold. Come here and I'll demonstrate.
It's got a camera.
I'll get her.
No, Nestor will take care of her. You have an important engagement with the rest of the Corley family.
Right. But don't forget to destroy that camera. Yeah.
Now then, Malcolm, how about one for the road?
Corley? Corley.
Ben! I guess Rip Burger couldn't wait for natural causes. Just like him to hit a man when his fly's down.
Ripburger did this to you?
Yeah, he knew I was dying, and he knew that my will would put him out of a job. He wants to take over Corley Motors, Ben. Sell it off to foreigners, lay off workers, start making minivans. You understand me? Minivans! Oh. You gotta hurt him for me, Ben. Promise me you'll hurt him bad.
I promise.
I want my daughter to take over the company.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, and she's a real mechanical genius, Ben. Rebuilt her first carburetor when she was 4. I used to call her the diaper dynamo. Find my daughter, Ben. Find Maureen.
Marine? Ripburger's way ahead of me. I just hope Marine can handle herself until I get there.
Gun, I understand. Why'd he bring a camera? Who does this guy work for? Corley Motors.
Nestor, what's that moving over there by that pile?
I don't know, Rip, but I think that pile is Bolus.
Yes, now I remember. You're the smart one, aren't you?
There's Mo's shack, but I don't see the limo. Maybe I beat them. On second thought, maybe I didn't.
So yeah, Mo is Malcolm Corley's daughter. Plot twist. Boom. Anyway, so we are nearing the end of chapter 2. So investigate this debris.
Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera. Back's open. No film inside. Mo said she didn't have a camera. Here's Mo's picture of her and her Uncle Pete at his mink ranch. She said she went there whenever she needed to get away for a while. That's pretty much my only lead right now.
And voila! That was the first chapter of Full Throttle. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter, in the next video. Peace out.